Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about passive income ideas for 2020 and 2021. This video is brought to you by the Great Courses Plus. When I say passive income, it would be ideal that you just sit there and dollars keep coming into your bank account. The thing is, even with the most passive income idea like having your money in stocks that get you dividends, you still need to get some work done in terms of rebalancing your portfolio, making sure the companies you've invested in are not going bankrupt, and making sure you keep investing. So we're going to talk about those kind of passive income ideas, but I want you to remember that any passive income idea needs a lot of work upfront and some work to maintain the quality of its idea. A great example of an idea number one is starting a YouTube blog. For example, something that I'm doing right here. I get passive income from YouTube. Today I got another $16,000 check for the videos that I produce. But I get this amount of money because I keep producing every single week for 3 of my channels, 1 video per week. That's a lot of work and it requires the whole team. But I also realize that if I decide to stop today, I will still receive some income from the videos that I've already created, because when people watch my videos on YouTube, they still generate money. And I'm pretty sure that even if I stop for a year, in a year I would still get some revenue from my older videos. So this is a kind of passive income. It will die gradually if I stop producing videos, but still it will be able to sustain me for, I think, another year, even if I stop. So starting a blog that pays you, and platforms that pay you include YouTube and Medium. Medium doesn't pay too much. YouTube is the best platform out there where you just create content, and without advertising any other companies, the platform would just put an ad on top of the video and you will get 55% of what an advertiser is paying to YouTube. And this way you're getting this passive income. And I consider it passive for me because, I'm doing what I love. I would still be doing this if I didn't get any money from YouTube. This is a great bonus. The next idea is having rental income. And I know a lot of you guys be like, but Marina, I don't have money to buy a house right now. First of all, you can get a mortgage. Second of all, you can just co-invest. For example, in the US, there are a lot of companies where you co-invest and you come and you say, okay, I have $5,000. How can I become a landlord? And there's a company built in an apartment complex and they take private investors like you. You invest your $5,000 and you become a part of this complex. You own a part of an apartment and you get dividends every month. This is the easiest way to get in. The hardest way is to start buying apartments yourself. I would recommend hiring a manager to do that if you are not passionate about doing this yourself. But if you are, then this can be a full-time job. I know a lot of people who have 3 or 4 rental properties and they spend their days renovating them, listing them on Airbnb, listing them on Craigslist, and working with their tenants. The next idea is to set up an online course. And the thing is, these days, you don't have to be an influencer to sell copies of your course, because there are platforms where you just upload your course and rely on the algorithm to promote it to other students. And I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching this, you have some education, you've done something professionally, something you can talk about. And if you can put together some information, if you can create a course and invest some money upfront in making it and then uploading it to the platform, then this can be a continuous stream of money. Again, in my case, I have some courses and I can totally tell that if you stop promoting them, if you stop launching online campaigns, then you would get less and less customers. But still, even now, if I stop with my YouTube course, if I stop producing content, it would still generate some kind of revenue for me in the next 6 to 12 months, just because I've done some initial work of putting everything together and doing some ads so people know about it. Quick ad break. This video is brought to you by the Great Courses Plus, an educational platform that I use to brush up my knowledge in different areas of life. And to my mind, if you're interested in growing multiple sources of income, you should be financially literate. And the Great Courses Plus is an amazing course on financial literacy that talks about stocks, ETFs, bank accounts, and other financial instruments that you can use use to grow your personal wealth. The Great Courses Plus is a subscription on-demand video learning service with top-notch lectures and courses from top professors from the Ivy League and other great universities globally. Through your subscription, you get access to over 11,000 video lectures on any topic, including science, finance, entrepreneurship, math, history, and literature. The Great Courses Plus is giving you guys, viewers of Silicon Valley Girl, a great offer of free trial. Show your support for my channel by using a link below to subscribe to the Great Courses Plus and use that free trial. Please visit thegreatcoursesplus.com/Silicon Valley Girl to activate the offer. And again, the link is below, thegreatcoursesplus.com/Silicon Valley Girl. Thank you. The next idea is to rent out your storage space. Do you know that 1 in every 11 Americans pay to rent out some storage? I'm actually paying $249 every month to a company that stores all of my belongings in San Francisco because I'm traveling. So every month they're getting my money just to store my things. And an average basement in New York can generate up to $10,000 a year in passive income. Again, there's some work that needs to be put up front. You need to clean the space, you need to find a customer, but then it's just a long-term passive income. If you live in a big city, there is a lot of opportunity to interact with local startups. For example, one of my friends has started a company that does 10-minute delivery in New York City. And the way it works is that they rent a storage space. They put a lot of goods there, like something that people order very often: water, toilet paper, milk, almond milk, coffee, etc. And they have those goods staying there. And when somebody from a neighborhood building orders something, they just go to that storage space and bring everything in under 10 minutes. This is a completely different experience compared to like Instacart or Amazon delivery, where you have to wait for at least 2 hours. So if you live in a big city, check out if anyone is doing this kind of delivery and you can rent out your storage space to them. The next idea, very boring, savings accounts. But there are also some things you can do around savings accounts. A lot of banks are offering a sign-up bonus. For example, this year Capital One was offering something like $200 for free if you start a savings account with them and put around $10,000 into the savings account. So first of all, your traditional banks like Chase or Bank of America would have 0.01% interest rate. This is not interesting and we forget about it. We're looking at online banks. I like Ally Bank. I like Capital One. Wells Fargo was also giving a one-time bonus to San Francisco residents. So what you need to do, you need to check out different online banks and see what offers they have for your state, because normally they would have a lot of different offers. And then what you do, you just move your money from one bank to another, because the terms for getting that bonus would be like having money in the account for around 60 or 90 days, and then you're free to move it wherever you want. This way, I was able to collect around $700 in bonuses this summer. And I think it's a pretty good thing to do, especially if you have some spare time to do your research and to move money around. The next thing you can do is advertise on your car. So basically what happens to your car, it gets wrapped in an ad, and then you just drive around and you get money for it. So the way it works is you need to find a local agency that specializes in this. Just Google it, or maybe if you see a car with an ad on it, approach the driver and ask where he got this ad from. And then the agency is going to evaluate where you drive, how often you drive, how many miles, and they would offer some fee for you. And then you will start advertising by just driving your car around and get some passive income. The last idea is my own idea of having a passive income. And if you watched my videos before, if you follow me on Instagram, Lingua Marina, I have a goal of investing $2.5 million in the next 5 years, so that in 5 years, I don't have to do anything and can live off passive income. If I have $2.5 million invested at 7%, that means $175,000 annually in passive income. Just because, for example, if I invest in S&P 500, on average, S&P 500 grows at 7% a year. And if I just decide to sell off some stocks to get this money back, I would pay some taxes, probably capital gains tax, but then I will have this money without any work. So basically, I will get my passive income by just selling off stocks that I've bought before. And because it's growing at 7% a year, I wouldn't really ruin my nest egg by just taking $175,000 annually. But the thing is, in order to put together a portfolio like this, I need to work a lot these days in order to be able to invest. I need to make sure I have the right type of portfolio, because just investing in S&P 500 might be a good idea. And this is what Warren Buffett recommended to his family. I think he said invest over 80% of whatever I'm leaving to you in an S&P 500 index through Vanguard. I also think you need to have some bonds in your portfolio. You need to have some international stock just to make sure you are more or less stable in volatile periods of times. So this is my idea of passive income, and this is why I started making investment videos on this channel, because I highly recommend everyone who's watching this video, if you have at least $50 of spare money every month, try to invest it in Vanguard index fund or whatever you have in your country, because it's a low-cost index fund. They wouldn't take a lot of money from you for managing this. You can automate this investment, and because on average it grows 7% a year, it's a lot better than just having your money in savings accounts. But before you start investing, I also recommend having at least from 3 to 6 months of your average spending on savings account, because you can access that money easier. This is not investment advice. This is something that I do personally. You can either follow it, or you can just decide that you don't want to take advice from some random girl on YouTube. It's up to you. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video up to the very end. If you want to start a YouTube channel, the link to my free webinar will be below. And if you just decided that you want to follow me and check out my new videos, then subscribe to this channel, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.